Hello everyone, welcome to FPL Subs. In today's video, we have the below topics: Game Week 11 points and analysis, Game Week 12 team and transfers. Let's quickly go through the Game Week 11 Dream Team. Mainly 4 teams are the kings of this game week. Crystal Palace got their upper hand over West Brom after they were down to 10 men. So even though 2 of their players are there, I am not that interested among their options. Spurs beat Arsenal with a cheeky win with 1 goal and 1 assist apiece for Son and Kane. They are not going anywhere from my team in near future unless and until one certain Belgium becomes essential who again scored while Man City continued their winning run with the help of both goal and assist from Sterling and KDB. Liverpool thrashed Wolves with 3 of their players secure place in Dream Team. My new signing Salah had made his swift return into my team. Matip showed his class in both defense and attack, and I am having an eye on him for a long time now, but waiting for a suitable time to buy him and include into my squad, which is not the case with the best two defenders in whole season. Vestager and Juma are the standout scoring defenders in FPL, but I already have alternate option from same team and do not have any luxury transfer available to change them before the wildcard. I have 3 team players in my team this game week, which perfectly brings the festive mood. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Salah scores, Salah assists, Salah all the way. There is no better feeling in FPL after a game week than to see your captain scored a double digit haul, and especially a massive one. Salah has matched KDB in terms of points this game week, despite of having a so-called difficult fixture. I used my 2 free transfers, did not take any transfer hit and was able to field only 9 players. I moved out 2 Aston Villa assets whose fixture got cancelled. The other new signing Adams blanked along with McCarthy and Bowen, but rest of my players all got returns. James and Bruno with assist and DCL with another goal kept the points going, and double-digit hauls from Salah, Son and Kane had massively helped me to get 76 points in game week 11 and getting green arrow in consecutive 7 game weeks now. My new rank is 459k. Yes, we are now under 500k second time this season, long after we got 280k rank in the first game week. My squad value is now 100 at the time of recording and I have zero point 0.4 in the bank. We are now in game week 12 and the most important question in my mind is, should I wildcard? With Man City and Man United battling in a derby, it is highly unlikely is the good time to wildcard. In game week 13 there is also another clash between 2 top sides like Spurs and Liverpool. The wildcard will be less effective there also. So the only 2 good options are game week 14 where KDB is the main threat, and the second option is the deadline of first wildcard, that is game week 16 deadline. If I can somehow manage to get KDB in game week 13, then I can set up my team for game week 16 onwards where I can manage the premium assets more easily. As I discussed in my last video about a comparison between Salah and KDB until game week 15 and decided to go with Salah. Link given in the description. In wildcard, Salah and KDB both will be there in my team. The rest 2 spot will be decided between Bruno, Son and Kane. Currently I am holding 1 premium striker spot in my team and will continue to do so, as you never know when Werner and Vardy or even Jesus or Aguero starts to show some consistency, and with good fixture or double game week on the line, I may want to have one of them, so Kane will hold that spot. And finally it has just become a choice between Bruno and Son. I have gained few price rise in both, and losing any of them will bring down my team value. As well as I have to pay more in case I want them back in my team. So for KDB move I may have to sacrifice Kane, but eventually he will be back in my team during wildcard. If we talk about sacrificing Kane, the obvious question arises is to whom? For my team, there are few options. As I am holding transfer this week, I can do Kane to Welbeck and Bowen to De Bruyne directly with 2 free transfer. But that blocks Bamford. So I have to do this with the transfer hit by downgrading size and bring Bamford instead of Welbeck, which gives me front 7 of Salah, Bruno, Kane and KDB, along with DCL, Welbeck as differential and Adams or Bamford as a chill pick. The other route to KDB is sacrificing Bruno, which can be done easily by DCL to Bamford this week and Bruno to KDB next week. You can say this is the best way, but hold on, let me tell you another option of DCL to Welbeck and Bruno to KDB, which then enables a great way to upgrade Bowen to Grealish next game week against West Brom. Gives me front 7 of Salah, Kane, Son, KDB along with Grealish, Welbeck as differential and Adams as a chill pick, which I can easily change to Bamford anytime. And last but not the least option is DCL to Welbeck or Bamford and Son to KDB, with same condition of a transfer hit for Bamford. That gives me front 7 of Salah, Kane, Bruno, KDB along with Bowen, Welbeck and Adams or Bamford, and quite a differential lineup. So the battle of 6 million forward options are now between Adams and Bamford. In terms of goals scored, Adams has just recently gained his form and has less number of shots and goals than Bamford. Both have similar shooting accuracy and shooting success. But if we consider assist and big chances created, Adams have a superior stat because he is playing in more of a stable team. Leeds are quite unpredictable in terms of gameplay. That solely depends on their midfield inconsistency, which make me think not to go for Bamford or DCL, who is another example, or even Wilson, who may or may not perform even in an easy fixture. This is why I prefer Adams or Watkins, as they are playing in a quite attacking team and have more chance to get attacking return. Also, I do not want to waste many transfer for this price bracket. I have not made any transfer till now as the European matches are still going on. I will wait for the press conferences. Sai still remains in my team as I had to get the Villa players out first. And with the KDB move planned in game week 13, Saiz may still be there blocking one of my non-playing defenders spot along with Ferguson. He is still valued at 5.1 and as I got him at 5, I can wait for another price drop. So this week I am not planning to do any transfer unless and until any major news comes up in press conference. Next game week I have few ways to get KDB that I have already discussed and depends on the Son or Kane or Bruno decision. This is my full squad without making any transfers. I most probably will captain Salah and Kane will be his deputy in this game week. My bench is very weak and literally non-existent, which I may have to take care after KDB transfer. Hope I have given you full team and transfer details and I have thoroughly discussed my thoughts for wildcard and best 6 million forward option. If you like the content, please like the video and subscribe the channel. Also, please comment about your thoughts so that I can improve the content more and come with more videos with your inspiration and suggestions. I am planning to discuss another comparison video between Son and Bruno. Till then, take care and goodbye from me. Please do like, comment, share the video and please subscribe the channel before leaving. More videos are planned and your involvement will be highly appreciated. Goodbye for now to all my fellow subs. Keep enjoying and see you in the next video.